I just wanted to ask, is this the right bus to downtown? The young man's voice trembled as he spoke. His palms were sweaty, his accent thick, and every word felt like a leap off a cliff. Yet, behind his nervous tone was a heart bursting with determination. This is the story of Amir, a 24-year-old immigrant from Syria, who had arrived in Toronto only a month ago. He had left behind his family, his friends, and everything familiar to chase a dream, a better life in a new land. He had studied engineering back home, but he quickly realized that to survive here, and more importantly, to thrive, he needed one crucial skill, the ability to speak English confidently. In the first few weeks, Amir felt invisible. In the supermarket, he would point instead of speak. At job interviews, he would freeze mid-sentence. Even at the coffee shop, ordering a simple latte was a struggle. He had notebooks filled with grammar rules, vocabulary apps installed on his phone, and podcasts playing while he slept. But something was missing, real conversation. Then came a turning point. One rainy Tuesday afternoon, Amir found a flyer pinned to a bus stop pole. Daily English conversation practice. Speak with locals, no judgment, just practice, every day at 5 p.m., Community Center Room 104. Amir hesitated. What if he said something wrong? What if people laughed? But his heart whispered, what if they don't? That evening, he walked into room 104. There were about 8 people of different ages and backgrounds, an elderly Chinese woman named May, a Colombian teenager named Sofia, a Polish father named Tomas, and a volunteer tutor named Lisa, whose warm smile made the room feel safe. Lisa welcomed them with simple questions. What's your name? What did you eat today? How was your morning? And just like that, the magic began. Amir's first answer was short and awkward. My name is Amir. I eat rice and chicken. Morning. Good. He laughed nervously, expecting ridicule. Instead, he saw Lisa nod encouragingly. That's great, Amir. Let's try again, but this time, a little slower. With each passing day, the conversations grew richer. They discussed movies, weather, favorite foods, memories from their home countries. Amir discovered that making mistakes wasn't a sign of failure, it was the price of growth. Every slip of the tongue, every mispronounced word, became a stepping stone. The group became more than practice partners. They were a family. When May struggled with a phone call to her doctor, Amir offered to go with her. When Tomas finally got a part-time job and bought his son a bike, the room burst into cheers. English was no longer a subject, it was a bridge connecting stories, emotions, and dreams. But Amir's real test came one day when Lisa didn't show up. She had an emergency, and the group looked lost without her guidance. After a long pause, Amir stood up. Today, I try lead, he said, smiling nervously. We practice question about job interview. The group applauded, and Amir, with his hesitant yet passionate English, led his first session. He guided role-plays, corrected pronunciation, and even cracked a few jokes that made everyone laugh. That night, he walked home with tears in his eyes, not of sadness but of triumph. 6 months later, Amir stood in front of a room of over 30 new immigrants. He had been hired by the community center to run the daily English conversation class. I know it's scary, he said, his English now clear, confident, and warm. But every time you speak, you are building a new life. Practice every day. Don't give up. One word at a time, you will find your voice. And they did. The story of Amir reminds us that language is more than grammar and vocabulary. It is connection. It is courage. It is the sound of dreams coming to life. So if you're watching this video and wondering, can I really learn English? Yes, you can. Start today. Practice a little, every day. Speak out loud. Make mistakes. Keep going. Your voice matters. And one day, someone will be inspired by your story too. Let me know if you'd like this adapted into a video script format or with voiceover style pacing and tone.